Peace, light, and love, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I come today with a new experience. So if you know me, I practice Christianity. That is my religion. Between Baptist and Pentecostal, that's what I was, brought up and raised and cultivated in. And I have a strong belief in faith in God, in the universe. I am a yogi, so I have ventured out into different beliefs in terms of wanting to know what different religions are about. And I came to this cross point in my life where I said, well, you know what? I want to be able to explore different religions such as Buddhism and Hindu and things of that. Not that I wanted to switch religions, but just, wanting to be more knowledgeable about them. And so today I had my first experience. I went to a Buddhist monastery here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was pretty much awesome. From what I was told, or what intrigued me about it was that it was going to be basically a teaching on meditation, and that's exactly what it was. I mean, we had a Buddhist come in. It was in a Buddhist monastery. When I wish I would have gotten like some footage of what it actually looked like, but it was in this temple, and it had a bunch of different Dalai Lamas and Buddhist statues and figurines around. And then when you go inside of the temple, a certain peace and calm just comes over. It came over me. And so you go there, they have like different bunch of chairs, and then they have like towards the front of the temple, they have the altar for the Dalai Lama or for the Buddhist to sit there and do his teachings. And then they have a bunch of cushions where you can kneel or sit cross-legged, just for a better experience in terms of meditation, which I thought was really, really cool, because when I meditate, I don't find that I'm better when I'm sitting down like on a chair or sitting upright. I like to sit cross-legged. And so this was a totally great experience because you didn't have to be a member. It was open to the public. It was completely open, no judgment, no matter what religion, because I automatically thought, well, if I'm a Christian, how can I attend something that's of the Buddhist religion or teachings or practice? I learned today that number one, Buddhism is not a religion. It's a scientific practice of the mind, which is awesome. So you can be Jew, you can be Christian, you can be whatever religion you want and still follow the Buddhist spiritual practices, which was amazing. So the Buddhist actually sat there for about, I want to say maybe 40 minutes, and he explained the basics of meditation, what it was, how you can do it, and why people do it. And what I thought was amazing, because I have been meditating or trying to meditate effectively for about 5 or 6 years now. And I'm still learning. It's still sometimes very hard for me to just control the mind and ease the mind into keeping it in one place. So that's what, number one, intrigued me to want to try this experience out. And then we just meditated for about 15 minutes, and we sat there in stillness and mindfulness, and while we brought presence and awareness back to our bodies, which I thought was amazing. So, and then afterwards, the experience was that, this was the first Sunday of the month, that, you get a chance to go downstairs and meet some fellow people and just overall have good conversation. A chai tea, which was, oh my gosh, so good. It was made of like ginger and cinnamon and milk and I think sugar or something. They also had like an unsweetened version as well. And then just speak with, some fellow people who follow the Buddhist practice. So overall, I think I definitely will be going again, because I was really nervous at first, because I thought that me going to this was somehow going to disrespect my religion and what my belief and my faith is, when in actuality, I didn't see it as a sign of disrespect at all. Especially after learning about it, I seen it as more so an accomplice, like, something to enhance my faith and enhance my religion and my spirituality. So that's my experience. I am going to try it again. I am going to read more into Buddhism and seeing what, if it's something that I can really indulge myself in and become more knowledgeable and more aware. And after all, whether I decide to go with the practice or not, I think it's really good that we challenge ourselves into being more open-minded. Just because we don't follow a certain practice or religious faith or do something that someone else might do doesn't mean that what they're doing is wrong or superior or inferior. It's good for us to just remain open, and I think that's what learning about different religions and different practices and spiritual practices is really about for me. It's just taking the time to educate myself on what it is that other people believe in and practice and do, and, you know, take from it what I need and apply it to my life in different aspects and area, because I realize that I don't really want to be one so constricted to organized religion. As much as I am a Christian, as much as my faith in God is strong and it cannot be wavered, I don't feel that it helps me in my life to be conformed to organized religion in that aspect. So I think that opening my awareness in my mind and educating myself on other spiritual practices and religions definitely helps me, if that makes any sense. So that was my experience. I do hope that you enjoyed it. I'll link below or put in the information of the actual monastery that I attended today below. Don't forget to live in light, love, peace, and prosperity. Oh my gosh. I also, okay, so this has been an interesting week for me. Okay, so I went to go see a indie film called Walk With Me, A Path to Mindfulness, and it was about monastic lifestyle in terms of monks and, you know, people who follow that religion and that practice. And that is not so much as a scientific release for the mind or practice of the mind. That is an actual organized religion, being what the life that monks choose to live. And it was very, very insightful. And see, this is my opinion. I do not believe that serving as a monk in this lifetime will help me. So I don't intend on taking that route, but it was so knowledgeable and peaceful and calming and aware for me to experience what that lifestyle entailed. So I'll also link below the movie, the movie details in terms of where it will be playing next. I think eventually it'll end up on Netflix, so that'll be good for you to, like, you know, watch it for free. But for right now, it is touring in different cities, and I think that everyone, no matter what religion, practice, or form that you hold faith and hold true to, should experience that movie just for education and for knowledge. And I promise you, if you just open your mind and to be very aware, you can receive what's for you. So definitely we'll be putting the information for that video, for that movie, below as well. Please have a great day, great evening, great life, and may you live in peace, love, prosperity, healing, and harmony. You didn't think I was gonna let you go without asking you to subscribe again, right? So if you have not done so already, please do me a favor and subscribe to the ISR of Realness channel. Like, comment, and share if you would. It would really do me a great service, and why not allow me to serve you realness, right? So don't forget, like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel. There I go laughing again. Love you.